What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Chris back again with another Black Friday market watch for you guys today. Gonna kind of recap what happened this Friday with Black Friday, obviously the first day of the new promo, kind of what we saw, some market trends, and kind of what we're seeing actually right now as I'm recording this video at 11 p.m. at night my time. So let's get into it. Let's kind of talk about what I've been doing on the market, and obviously I wanted to go with icons today, and I do still have two more that are trying to sell right now, with Closet at like 330 buy and Lineker at 270, so those should sell overnight pretty nicely. Other than that, I didn't really do much on the market today, more than I should have done more, I think. Just kind of going around looking at different cards. I think the best opportunity to buy cards today was definitely, the best opportunity was either icons or out-of-pack specials. I think those were the best ones to look at. So like, for example, this Fabinho, like you could have gotten this card at like 180, sold at 200. You could have got this at like under 118, 117, goes to like 135, 140, I think he is at the moment. So I think a lot of cards like that, a lot of the stream cards are up a lot. If you bought like 2 or 3 James Rodriguez, you're making about 25k a card because he went up about 40,000 coins today. And a lot of them, I mean, even like a guy like Sergio Aguero's stream card, last time I looked, was at 1.4 million coins. Now, I don't know if he is still at that price, but he seemed... The reason why these streams went up so much today was because people needed validation for these cards to whether they were going to get put back into packs or not. So people are kind of waiting this last second to be like, alright, let me see if they get put back into packs. If not, I'm going to buy. Once everyone decided to buy, this promo was over a month old. So a lot of these cards are super rare in this market. I mean, Aguero's got 3 pages, less than 3 pages at this moment. During the day, he's probably 4 to 5, so at the very least. So, you know, 1391, he's about 1.4 million at the moment, and he sells. He's selling at that price because there's no reason why he would still be at that price. Other cards like Cruz went from about like 275 to like 310. Okay, so he's up a lot right now. The road to the finals, some of them are up. Like a guy like Militao is up right now, but in terms of a guy like Sancho, he's actually down a little bit. And the reason why he's down a little bit, I think, is because of Dortmund. Because Dortmund aren't doing too great, but in my opinion, I think that Sancho could go high again because they play Slavia on the last day, and Inter have to beat Barca. Now, obviously, Dortmund have to beat Slavia by 2 goals, I believe, or something like that for them to go through. And I don't think I think it's not out of the realm of possibility that they don't go through, but I mean, for me, he's 200k at the moment, but, you know, today he was about 180. So, you know, around the 180, 190 range, I don't think this is a bad buy, to be honest, because he is already down. Now, another card that, you know, is interesting to me, and this was about 280 today, was this Mahrez card. The reason why this card is super low, in my opinion, is he went down in the first place because of the 87 Mahrez. People don't remember that these cards are live. It's pretty weird. Like, this is 290 at the moment, so I expect this to rise again at some point. This obviously is down because of the Mahrez getting packed so much this weekend, and I think after this week, this card's gonna fly in my opinion. They do have the round 6 matchups. I think not this week coming, but the following week. So I think that's when you could see a lot of new hype in those cards. Now, you know, just basing off of that, road to the finals went up a lot. Scream cards went up a lot, more due to rarity, and also people wanted that validation of just like knowing when to buy those cards because they wanted to make sure they weren't getting put back into packs. So that's the first thing I wanted to cover in this video. Second, obviously icons, man. Picked this up at 670, sold them at 730. Could have got 740 out of them. Picked this up at 245, sold them at 267. 330, sold them at 360. And 400, sold them at 438. Now, obviously, you saw the other 2 deals that I had. These cards did amazing. I mean, a lot of the out-of-pack informs that didn't get put back into the best of SBC did well today. And they're going to continue to do well, in my opinion. You might see a little bit of a sell-off on Saturday or Sunday with weekly sell-off, but in my opinion, guys, these cards are just going to keep rising, and the market's going to be really stable, in my opinion, from Monday to Thursday and Friday night this week. I think we're going to get Team the Group Stage next Friday, so there could be a little bit of panic in the morning on that day. But for the most part, I think the market is going to be pretty stable this week. There's a lot of supply going on now. Now, they released so many lightning rounds and so many unlimited amount of packs today. I mean, like 12 45s, 6 125s, They're doing flash SBCs every half hour, every hour and a half. So we got that. And there's so much supply of golds on the market, which is why you're seeing, you know, some golds go up right away and then some cards are going down again. Cards that like I've been, well, not trading with, but a lot of cards that you could trade with is these like 88 cards, 86s to 90 cards, because they fluctuate so much. They go up as they are the cheapest ones for their rating. They go up because they get put into solutions for the Icon SBC, which has decreased a lot in value today. So people, what's going to happen is, think of it like 70 to 100 people that are clicking on the same fucking solution. They're going to all buy these cards up, and it's going to go up 3 to 5k. So if I were you guys, something to look out for is maybe looking to see when these cards get really low. You'll be able to, like, if you can get on it quickly and make, like, you know, get like a 1k undercut or something, you'll make a good like 3 to 4k a card by doing this. From the 86s to the 90s, even the 85s were pretty good to trade with a couple days back. In terms of the meta golds now, so this Messi hit a peak today at 1.5 mil. Now this has obviously gone up and down. It's honestly, if you look at a lot of the cards today, besides the out-of-pack specials that just went this way, a lot of them just went like this. Like, it just like looked like a roller coaster, the way that the market was going today. Now obviously Messi is currently about 1.477. He was just 1.5 2 hours ago, so now he's back down just a bit. Mbappe is at 978, so obviously if you perfected the buy time was definitely before the packs were ripped open, which was good to see, because that's what I told people to do in my video, and actually happened. So this was about 930, 940. He's now about 980 at the moment. Went as high as about a mil today as well. So that was like a good, I don't see him dropping lower than where he was Friday morning as well. We didn't see much panic on the market, but I don't see the market dropping a ton. It'll be interesting to see where it goes tomorrow. Tomorrow is the ultimate deciding factor on the market, because I feel like if we see a market that's up and flying tomorrow, and obviously you're going to have a little bit of a dip if you have weekly sell-off in the afternoon on, so obviously the market is going to drop just a little bit tomorrow. But for the most part, I would say that, you know, if you see a Neymar at 1 mil 90 tomorrow, 1 mil 85, you're seeing the market kind of being pretty steady going into the final, you know, days of this promo. And Black Friday, obviously, they're going to do Super Sunday this year. I don't know if they're going to do lightning rounds on Saturday, but we're definitely, and let me talk about this for a second, because this could obviously change a little bit on the market. Team of the Week SBC is pretty much confirmed by FUTWatch's tweet. So let me go on to Twitter and let me show you guys this, and I don't have it prepared, which is pretty bad on my part, but if you go onto my Twitter, we go to FUTWatch's tweet, and let me just show you guys the tweet that they just posted a couple hours back, and basically just had like a pack code 81 plus guarantee, 82 plus guarantee, and then an inform Team of the Week pack. So in my opinion, I think it's going to be an 83 for the untradeable, and it's going to be an 84 with one inform in the tradable one. So what you guys could do maybe is, I mean, right now I think 83s are a little bit, you know, expensive, and same with 84s, because I think a lot of people got the memo about the 83s and 84s. So let me just see where a card like this is. Let's see. He's about 2.2, 2.1, so he's not up a ton, but I would expect that the trend on these SBCs, guys, when they were released last year, these SBCs would not be profitable at the start with the 83s and 84s if you invested beforehand, but they were profitable at the end. And the reason why this was is because people, when they see the cards don't rise, they just go and sell off their mass investments. They want to get their coins back as soon as possible. People do not like to hold cards for that long. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but you know, the second that there is an SBC out, they go and panic sell their cards because they just don't want to hold these cards anymore. They need their coins back. They sell, they keep undercutting each other, they make the card go lower. And what happens is, when everyone is done rinsing their club of 83s and 84s, and the supply stops on lightning rounds, or, you know, if we get 81 pluses tomorrow and stuff like that, that won't be tradable. You're going to start to see people starting to buy in to the 83 and 84 market, which is obviously going to make that rise. So the initial rise is not really at the start of the SBC, but it is kind of that night and then into the next day is when you want to be selling those 83s and 84s. If you don't see any of your cards going up tomorrow, if you have invested, please do not panic sell your cards at the start. You're going to see those go up gradually over time. And obviously the SBC will be out till Monday, probably 6 p.m. UK. And then it's obviously going to go away. And then now we have a full market that's a lot richer. That has probably drained accounts though because of, and something they did pretty smart today was they released a lot of packs that would make you put in 11 players and you would get like 3 golds back. Now this is obviously rinsing your clubs, and this is so good from them to do this because this is so smart. They know FUTMAS is coming in about 2.5 weeks, right? We don't have that much time until FUTMAS. We have Team of the Group Stage next Friday. That's going to last till the following Friday. Then obviously once that is done, it's probably going to be like the 12th or 13th. Then we get right into FUTMAS. FUTMAS is going to start the 12th or the 13th. So they want to drain everyone out of their clubs because they don't want people to have coins or have, you know, players in their club to do these FUTMAS SBCs. They want you to be paying for these cards on the market. The more coins you lose in your club, the more you're going to have to pay for FIFA points as a casual player. So that's kind of where I see their point of view in this. And obviously, for me, I feel like the market, as long as it doesn't drop significantly tomorrow, the market's going to be pretty stable Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. A lot of the high tier icons today did really well. Garincha was one that I was looking at in particular. He's about 1.34 at the moment, and he was as low as 118. Kaká was as low as about 960, and he's over a mil. Getting bids at 1 mil 50. I just saw that. Card like this, 2.6. He's about 2.8, 2.9 at the moment. Carlos Alberto is about 910 this morning. He's about 980, 990. So a lot of these cards did do really well, in my opinion. And maybe this is something that we have to kind of check for the next couple months. But maybe last year's graphs and last year's trends aren't what we should be looking at. Because yeah, the market did do okay today, but it definitely had its ups and downs. It didn't just go straight up like it did last year off of Black Friday. EA are kind of controlling their market a lot more this year. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but today we got 500,000 100k packs. 500,000, or I think it was 125s. That is creating so much supply on cards on the market. Now let's just see where they go, where these meta cards go, because obviously Pogba was as high as about 310 today, and I believe he is about 300 right now, so he's down just a bit. Yeah, he's about 295, 300. Mane went to as high as 350. He's down to 340 at the moment. And obviously these cards are out of pack, so they are obviously the exception. But some cards are down again, where before they were up and they looked like they were trending upwards. Now, one mistake that I made today was buying some of the Team of the Week, best of Team of the Week cards. Now, obviously we got Dybala, De Bruyne, Ronaldo, Mbappe, Messi, those kind of players, Lewandowski. And obviously those cards tanked. And based upon last year's trends, now obviously I just said we don't really want to do that, but these cards have tanked and they don't really recover that much. Now, there could be an opportunity to buy these cards maybe sometime tomorrow if you guys want them for future teams, because they'll do lightning rounds on Sunday, but I think a lot of people are going to buy back before Sunday, and you might be able to see some cards maybe Sunday morning be just a bit lower. So maybe look around there, because previous Sundays, the buy time was always before Sunday, afternoon, because the reason why this is because Sunday is a well-known day for the market to be low. When everyone knows that, everyone goes and buys on the Sunday because they all think that the market is low. When everyone thinks the market is low, obviously everyone is going to go and buy up, and the market actually rises because of that. So, in the whole year, honestly, we've actually seen Saturday as been the lowest day on the market. So I don't see a reason why that trend won't continue, because people just don't really know the actual buy time. I think it's going to really be, Saturday at some point. If you want to buy your Ronaldos, if you want to see a Messi, it probably goes even lower tomorrow because we didn't get the Team of the Week SBCs today. So tomorrow, I think when you're watching this video, a guy like Messi getting supplied not only from the Team of the Week SBC that they could do tradable or untradeable. I'm not sure if they'll do both. Hopefully they do, because that would make it a lot more worthwhile. A card like Messi may go to about 1.9 mil, and I think he's about 2.15 at the moment. So, something like that, 1.9, maybe something you look at, 1.95. In general, 200k drop, that is maybe something to look at, because these are the upper echelon players in this game. So they're not going to have insane supply. So you could see a little bit of a rebound over those cards after packs. But I'd say for the most part, those lower tier ones, that Dybala, that Nainggolan, Lewandowski, Ben Yedder. I feel so bad for Ben Yedder's card because he absolutely got destroyed. Ben Yedder went from over 300k to about 250, so he's down 60k. Dybala took a massive dip. He's down 100k. So, you know, the market today was pretty crazy on Black Friday. And it just seems like EA always has something up their sleeve when it comes to, you know, promos now. It seems like they're really, really good at controlling their market. And obviously, having Jamie at Fudacamus, you know, he knows the ins and outs of the market better than most people in this community. So, you know, obviously releasing SBCs and releasing that much supply, maybe they're trying to kill the rise of the meta golds that we've seen in previous years, like Neymar, Mbappe, Ronaldo, you know, Son, Aubameyang, Griezmann, those kind of cards. Now, Griezmann was like 167, and now I think he was about, I think he's like 150 at the moment. Yeah, he's 150. So, like, you know, that's down again 15,000 coins. Maybe you see this go up again, but then maybe you see it go down. Like, for me, guys, I think the market is going to do well Thursday and Friday. I think that's the big rise in the market, because the market now has everyone that didn't want to play Weekend League this week and didn't have the time to do it because maybe they were doing Team of the Week SBCs and maybe they were, you know, opening packs for Black Friday. They're all going to have all these coins to be able to go and do and make their teams on Thursday and Friday. So that's where we saw the big rise last year. Most of the top tier icons should keep rising. You might see a little bit of a dip on cards Saturday and Sunday, but for the most part, do not panic sell those cards. They should rise into the week and into Thursday and Friday night after Team of the Group stage is over. Obviously, that is dependent on the Team of the Group stage as well. What team do we have? But I think Thursday is going to be a good day for the market as well. I'll probably be investing in it this weekend, or this week coming. So, hope you guys did enjoy the video tonight. Make sure you guys do drop a like, comment, subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.